Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to a special presentation of the Disney Afternoon Collection. Again, I think. I have strong recollection that I remember this. I remember the music, I remember everything. Either I'm a time traveler or I've covered this before. The menu, everything. I'm freaking out here. Bonkers is new. Goof Troop is new. But all this stuff was here. Anyway, let's start with DuckTales. I'm seriously freaking out here. You know what? No. We're gonna do Goof Troop. Goof Troop didn't exist, in the collection the first time around. They added it. Added these two games. I'm wondering, like, does Sony make you pay for it again? Or do they just, like, give you as a free update? I don't know. Anyway, Goof Troop. Love the menu system. No, I'm not okay. I remember doing all of this. That's weird. Somebody said Facebook Gaming. Maybe. I was paid by Facebook to do a lot of videos. I had to do 50 videos a month. So it's plausible. Unless they erased all my videos. I don't see my videos anymore. Didn't there used to be a section on Facebook Gaming to have videos? I don't see them. Yeah, my Facebook videos are gone, I think. Weird. Gaming video creator. Photos, videos, albums? Okay, here we go. Facebook Gaming. Exclusive. I'm looking. DuckTales, Facebook exclusive. I think I found the smoking gun. I looked at the Max is correct. We didn't do a live stream series though. We did uploads. Back when Facebook allowed you to post videos. But I don't think it exists anymore. Weird. Go to the live event. I think Facebook erased our videos when they fired us. Wow, that's weird. I grew up with this stuff. What inspired me to look at it tonight? It was going to be this or Pokemon. Like the Pokemon Red, Fire Red or whatever. This would have been so fun to play with Amber, but we don't get to play too many two-player games. She did tell me she's looking forward to playing He-Man with me in April. So we're going to do a full series of that. That's going to be so fun. Well, it was a great day for fishing, and with Max and his pals headed out to the ocean with their boats. Cruising. The big open water, Pete and PJ were suddenly caught in an anonymous shadow of a gigantic ship. When Max and I looked up, they saw a huge pirate ship out to Spoonerville. I can't do Goofy anymore. A pirate kidnapping. Goofy and Max rode for all they were worth, but he couldn't catch up. The pirate ship, before it landed on the island, determined to rescue their friends. Goofy and Max set out to explore the island and find the pirate stronghold. I can't get the support. So this game back in the day, you could play with 2 players. One player would play as Goofy, the other's Max. Or one player would be Max and the other Goofy. Island map. 1993. That was a lifetime ago. Well, here's Goofy. Hiya, Max. Who's that? Don't look now, man. Don't look now, man. Everything about to get really bad here. And there's grapple gun. That's probably important. Da 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 da. Woohoo! You know, Spoonerville Island used to be safe place before. Ichala beat, get out of here. Okay. Bo 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 bo. Dun 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 dun. Yeah! No! I died already. Uh-oh. Come here. Alright, don't I have to hit him with a rock? Whoops! Well, that's a problem. Die! You jerk. Come and get it! Rocks to the face! Oh, no! Please tell me I can rewind. Nope. Well, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Whoops. It was a great day for fishing. Whoops. Oh, you can rewind. Okay, good to know. You done goofed up. I think so, yup. Oh, we're just doing a preview of it anyway. It's not that big a deal. Grappling hook. Nope. I can't. Ugh. Okay, we'll try this again. Well, here come the pirates. Bye. I got a do-over, Maxie. Nani? Oh, we're gonna take this rock with us. Or not. Ah! What does that do? Oh, it calls the pirates! Oh no! Oh, okay. Well, yeah, throwing barrels hurts people, so... Right then. What happens if you get double the grappling hooks? Nothing. Man, Super Nintendo games take me back. Isn't it interesting we're getting so many 16-bit game collections lately? Did you guys see this, by the way? Check this out. Those of you 90s kids. This is very interesting. Go to your recent releases. Scroll down. Besides Bomberman collection, another 90s, I wouldn't say icon, but... where are you? I saw you. There it is. This is the Ren and Stimpy Happy Happy Joy Joy collection. It features tons of Ren and Stimpy games. There you go. So that's weird, isn't it? The 16-bit and 8-bit plus some handheld games for, I think, Game Boy and Game Gear. It's all right there. I think $20 is asking too much for nostalgia. Especially for Ren and Stimpy. Not many people remember this. I do, but many others do not. Okay. Weird. And Marvel has a collection coming out. The Maximum Marvel Collection or whatever. Which I still need to post a short for that, because I have the trailer for that. You gonna need a bridge to make it across here, man. Okay. Nostalgia makes money? Maybe, to some extent, yeah. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now, Maxie. Gorge. Come here. Bye-bye. Gonna throw a barrel at your face. Die. You only know Ren and Stimpy from the the Nickelodeon Brawl thing? Wait, were they in Nickelodeon Brawl? I don't remember. They were in one of them. Whoa! Big spender, Goof. Ah! Invisible block, go! How am I gonna hit a bee with a pot? Oh no, I missed. Oh no! Ah! I got him, I think. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. I might have rented this game back in the day. I don't remember. I remember playing the Conquer game. Or Bonkers, not Conquer. Jeez. Uh-oh. Ah! Run away! Eat plants, pirates! Yes! Way past cool, hedgehog. Ooh, yes, I meant to do that. Ha ha ha! I think. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it ducked! Oops. Run away! Ow! You will pay with your life. Okay, why the double grappling hooks though? I don't understand. Well, that happened. Bananas. Cherries. I mean, isn't SpongeBob too recent, though? I'm sure that we got other 2D 90s collections that I missed. Here's the thing, though. And can we just, like, say it because it's true? DC is wicked lazy. If Marvel can re-release old Super Nintendo games, right? Super Nintendo and Game Boy games, what is DC doing? Am I right? Like, what in the world? Marvel is releasing their 90s collections, right? We've got Batman the Animated Series, all these Batman games on Super Nintendo and Genesis and Game Boy and Game Gear just sitting there. Like, when did Marvel become so much smarter than DC? They've literally just... I really hope that Paramount, like, I doubt anybody from Paramount sees this, but hey, if you need somebody to kick, like, DC in the ass and get them to, like, release stuff, like games that people actually want, I'll work for you for, like, 1 year. And we'll get the ball rolling by, like, 2027. Because these yuppies have no idea what they're doing. There are so many DC fans that are my age that would love to buy a retro collection of, like, Batman games from the 90s. So many people. And also, you have a deal with Konami right now where Konami is opening up their vault for all these old games. It's like, what in the world are they doing? I'm just saying. Aha, I did it. That's because DC is run by a bunch of idiots. Maybe this Paramount thing is the thing they need to actually get kicked in the... Never mind. I was gonna phrase a Portuguese relative. I don't think I can say it, though. I've never said it on the air. But let's just say it motivates men when you give them a swift kick to the baby makers. Motivates you real fast to get your butt in gear. My Portuguese relatives are very crass. They are. Nani? Oh no. Wait, I can make this work. I can make this work. Yatta! Oh. Ew. Did I just problem solve on my own? Oh my gosh, look at my brain go. Woohoo! Yeah! Old school. '90s puzzle solving. Am I supposed to kill that frog? I guess so. Well, let's go! You just got done... Wow! Watching the live-action One Piece? That's cool. Bananas! Barrel! Da, 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 da. So I just have to find where that locked door was, which is not here. Aha! Nice shot, Goof. Ha! Luffy's gonna be king of the pirates and he has a crew. I mean, this guy looks like Luffy. What? Oh. Take the shovel and dig a lot. Nani? How does one dig? Nani? Oh no. I mean, what am I supposed to get for doing all this manual labor? You can use the shovel over there. Maybe you will find some hidden pirate treasure. What hidden treasure? There's nothing there, my guy. Oh, I can keep going. Okay. That is not pirate treasure. That is a cherry. A cherry, man. Another cherry. Keep giving me the cherries. I want the treasure. No! Why are you lifting your hands? What? Don't shoot! Whoa. The guy lied to you. You can use the shovel over there, and maybe you will find some treasure. He said maybe. He said maybe you'll find some treasure. He didn't say you would find. He said Maybe. Apparently he covered his base as well. Wait, no, 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 dump. I don't remember how to pick up. Ah! Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeet! Ha 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 ha! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh no! I didn't know Goofy was this strong to be able to pick up boulders and just go yeet! In case of emergency, just rewind time. That sounds like a slogan for something. Ooh! Let the good times roll. Wait. Yeet! Yeet! Oh. Ah. Yee. What? I don't know. Ah, my brain hurts. My brain hurts. 25. Three days. Oh, jeez. What in the world? Oh, I don't know. Third across, kick down first? Yeah! Yeah, the cat ate my fish. I mean, when I mean the channel would be shut down, I mean that I wouldn't be able to... Hang on. When I mean the channel would be shut down, the channel wouldn't disappear. The content would still be there. But I've already said that I have to earn the same amount, like a paycheck, every month because I have a debt to the IRS that cannot be negotiated. And they take every month for the past 11 or 12 years, the U.S. Treasury takes the exact amount that is in my offer and compromise out of my check, regardless of if I make less or I make more. So the YouTube channel, my earnings has to be the same amount because the IRS has to get their money. Like, in reality, if I didn't have debt, I wouldn't care that I'm making like a few thousand less. Like, it wouldn't bother me. It'd be like, okay, whatever. But I have a angel of death cloud, like a grim reaper that's hanging over my head. Why do you think I had a heart attack? I had a heart attack because of how much stress I'm under. Because I have to make the same amount every month. If I don't, I can either go to jail for back taxes, or I could have everything I own repossessed. My car, all the stuff in my house, my pets, every possession I own. So I have to make the same amount. If I didn't have debt, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, whatever. I made less this month. No problem. But, you know, we need like 10 ultimates a month. We need 300 plus members. And I need to do about 80 live streams a month. Earning about like maybe $15 or $20 a stream through Super Chats or an ad revenue. If I do not, then I can't, I can't make a living. That's just the reality. There's nothing I can do. I've never ever, even when we were viral, got to enjoy our YouTube channel's income or buy anything I've ever wanted. Like, I've been a wage slave for 12 years. My entire YouTube career. I've never gotten to do anything fun with our money. I've never gotten to take my wife on a proper vacation. Nothing. It all goes to those bastards, the IRS. That's why if somebody could get rid of them, that would be great. And the reason I hate those guys so much is because if they make a mistake, the tax person is responsible, not the IRS. If they make a mistake, they hold you liable. That's not fair. But you can't sue the IRS. It's impossible. There's nothing you can do. As a U.S. citizen, you can't do anything. You have to pay for other people's mistakes. But yeah, that's why I had a heart attack. Because I've been, you know, quietly dealing with this stress for like 12 or 13 years on my own. And every year I make less and less and less and less. And the IRS, they don't care about if I'm making less. They still take. What are Ultimates? Ultimates is the highest VIP on the channel. It's $100 a month membership. They get a live stream of their choice. So that's why you would see, whenever you see something that says Ultimate Selects, that means somebody gave us $100 to do that stream. Yes, one of my cats ate my birthday fish. My wife got me cod, because I love cod. And this stupid cat ate my dinner. Didn't you, Link? Ah, darn, I did it again. I can't figure this one out. Because if I kick this up here, it gets stuck. Bleh. They wouldn't be bothersome. You know, it's been over 10 years. They could forgive me of my debt. They could be like, yeah, you got like 30 grand left to pay, but we're just gonna, you know, we'd much rather you be able to pay new taxes, because I could not pay my taxes last year. I could only give what my business actually made under, so I got you get a 5-year warning. You're allowed to do badly on your taxes for 5 years before the IRS then says, oh, your job is no longer accepted as income. It's not a job anymore. So if I have 4 more years where my channel doesn't earn what it's supposed to, then the IRS is going to literally shut my business down. And be like, nope, it's not a business because you were in the red. It's like, well, who put me in the red? The IRS did, because no human being can pay 12 years of back taxes plus new taxes every year. It's impossible. Nobody makes that much unless you're a billionaire. How did he get my fish? The fish was on top of the stove inside of tinfoil. My wife had just made it. It was, we don't, to save on time and dishes, we cook with tinfoil. So tinfoil, if you didn't know, is metal. So you wrap the food in a, like, you know how you take a cooking pan? Well, you put the bottom of the cooking pan with tinfoil. It helps the food cook faster and evenly. It's a chef trick. Because remember, Amber went to culinary. So we put the cod was in, and it was a beautiful cod, by the way. So you put the cod in the stuff with the butter and all the, you know, the lemons and the basil or whatever, I don't know, the seasoning. You wrapped it in the tin foil, you put it in the oven, 375 degrees. Then you took it out to cool, and it was inside the tin foil. When it cooled enough, Link went up there, and he unraveled the tin foil, and his little head was sticking in there, and there went my cod, which wasn't a very big cod. But that was it. He's a smart cat. Too smart. No, why would I put the fish in the refrigerator? No way. We just cooked it. We were gonna eat it. We were wrapping up our stream. Oh! There we go! Yay! I are dumb! Well, technically, the IRS in this country operates illegally. Like, they do a lot of stuff that's against the U.S. Constitution. And they put a lot of U.S. families into debt and debtor's prison and all kinds of stuff. They're a very evil organization. It's like dealing with, it's like dealing with the organized crime in a sense. But like I said, we've tried since, Obama to get the government to forgive our debt. And every president that's in office doesn't do it. So we submitted a proposal to Obama during his 8 years. We did one to Trump. We did one to Biden. And then we did one to Trump's administration again. They you know, they didn't do it, obviously, because I still owe, I think it's like $38,000. I don't know. And I have until 2030 to pay it off, and they're going to keep taking out of my check until I pay everything off. Regardless of if I can afford it or not. Just going to keep taking and taking and taking. And if I die of a heart attack, they don't care. They'll just take the life insurance policy or whatever. U.S. government, man, is not... That's why I don't understand why people are like, oh, you know, you're a Republican or you're a Democrat. It's like, the government is the same. The only thing that changes is the president and a couple, like, you know, it's still the same. If you look, every administration has the same people in it. The same people work at the IRS that worked at the IRS 20 years ago. The same people from the U.S. Treasury that were there during W and Obama are still there. The people that are a problem are still there. That's why a lot of people are stupid when it comes to, like, arguing about politics and stuff, because they have no idea. There's so many people from so many different administrations that are still there. They still have jobs, and they still have higher positions of power than when they first started. It's what people don't understand. They're too busy hating each other over, like, being red or blue, but they're so stupid that they don't understand how government jobs work. Once people are appointed, they don't leave unless they, you know, unless that administration fires them, and very few of them do that, because when a new administration comes in, it's like, oh, this person already has this job, and I don't really need a reason to replace them because they're doing such a good job. You know? So that's why they're there forever. Why do you think people from the FBI and things, like, survive so many administrations? Did you ever think about that, or no? You just think about, oh, my team won, and here we go. You'd be very surprised to know how many people still work there. Don't I have a sigh? What? You mean, like, what is that relevant to? You mean weapons that I have in my house? I don't understand. Yeah, that sounds nice, Jotaro. We don't do that over here. You would think after I had a heart attack, you know, because in the hospital they put down, they're like, why were you in the hospital? Because I'm having to go through financial aid in the hospital even though I have insurance. That's the crazy thing. So now I'm in debt to the hospital for like thousands and thousands and thousands. But I wrote down on the hospital, it said, like, financial problems because of the IRS is the reason why I had a heart attack. And you would think that would get back to, like, somebody who's doing the paperwork or whatever. But, nope. It's like the only one who suffered anything was me. And Amber, poor Amber. Do you know that there's so many nights now that I wake up with a racing heartbeat? Like, I can't close my eyes. I have so much stress. When I fall asleep after an hour or two, I'm jettisoned awake and my heartbeat goes all the way up to like 170. And I can't breathe, and I'm like, the world feels like it's closing down. Like, everything feels like it's shutting down around me. Happens every night. Every single night. I don't have one moment peace. I have no peace whatsoever. None. I have a good day streaming, it still happens. I have a bad day streaming, it still happens. For 6 months now, I've been, like, you know, propelled awake every time I go to sleep, to the point where I don't even like sleeping. Sometimes I purposely try to stay awake for 36 hours so I just pass out. Because I can't fall asleep without, like, pain. I hate sleep. I'm a wreck. Oh, SSI? No, SSI is a trap. Never do SSI. SSI is not free money. SSI is a loan. Ah! Yeah, SSI is not free money that you get from the government. It's a loan. It's like dealing with a loan shark. Because I'm in debt to SSI too, yeah. I owe SSI $95,000. I have no Social Security. I have nothing. I will never, even if I pay the IRS back, I will never pay off SSI. Actually, this is all SSI's fault, personally. Because when I was under disability insurance, they were still sending me paychecks when I was making Boku Dinero as a YouTuber. And they were sending it to an account that I didn't know about. That was under my name. So, the money was used to pay taxes. Because the IRS said that we were doing like 40 or 50 grand in taxes because they accidentally billed us as a corporation instead of a sole propriety or whatever. So instead of paying like 15,000 in taxes, they made us pay 55. And then by the time they got to their mistake, SSI came after me and like, where's my money? And then IRS came after me and like, now you owe back taxes. So it was like $250,000 between the two of them. I'm amazed I didn't walk in front of a bus when it happened because I was financially ruined. Why do you think we had to leave Boston? We had to leave Boston because we couldn't afford it. That's why we came to Pennsylvania. SSI ruined me. I thought SSI was a good thing when I had my car accident, but it ruined me because they never stopped the payments. Even though I called them and I wrote them letters and they wrote back to me, which I went to court over this. I wrote back to them. There was a verbal agreement that it was over, that they would stop sending payments. So I thought it was taken care of for years. Because I made a lot more than I did on SSI when I was a YouTuber. Like, when my first, like, 2 or 3 years as a YouTuber, I made a lot. And so they came after me and said I was stealing money and all kinds of stuff. Basically, I was in the same, like, audit situation that Completist went through, but I didn't do anything illegal like he did. Like, he stole money. I didn't steal money. I had money given to me, and it didn't get put back in the right account by the U.S. Treasury. So it was all the mistake of the government, and the government, instead of paying for the, you know, 250 grand, they saddled me with the bill. Because they thought that I would easily be able to pay that back based on my YouTube income. So they were going to basically take a year of income from me, like, to pay everything back, but, you know, Disney Infinity ended up getting canceled and all that other stuff. Like, it's just been nothing but bad luck my entire life. Because, yeah, if Disney Infinity 4 came out, I would have been able to pay off the IRS and SSI in a year or two, easily. But Disney Infinity, you know, went under, and then I was like, well, I still have the Batman games. The Batman games, I can earn about half of that, maybe, in like 2 years' time. 3 year. What happened with the Batman stuff? Oh, Arkham is now done. So I was screwed. No, I wasn't accused of stealing money. That's not what the court document says. Crap. I have no idea where I'm going. The mistake is with SSI because they kept paying the money. And even though we told them, because I made tons of calls to them, I even have a paper printed that says that they would stop payments. But what they expected me to do is I was supposed to go all the way to Springfield, Massachusetts, and they didn't tell me this until I was in court. I was supposed to go all the way to Springfield, Massachusetts, and I was supposed to fill out a paperwork that I knew nothing about. My disability lawyer knew nothing about it. And they basically screwed us over. Because they were saying, oh no, we can't accept a verbal acknowledgement, and we can't accept, like, if you write a letter. They said, no, that doesn't work. You had to go and fill out this certain paperwork, and then we would have, like, started the process of canceling SSI or whatever. So they basically stole money. They stole money from me. I didn't steal money from anybody. Now, that's why I said it's not fair, though, because you can't... As a U.S. citizen, you cannot do anything to take criminal charges against the IRS or Social Security. They're, like... They're exempt. Like, you can't stick the FBI on them, you can't do anything. Like, they're completely... No matter what administration is around, they're completely blameless. So, yep. There's a new type of lawyer that's in New York City that my family is trying to get because I had my heart attack. The only people who seem to care is my parents and my wife, and we don't have money. So my family is trying to reach out to a special lawyer in New York City that deals with cases like these, like very extreme cases that have been around for like over 10 years. And the lawyer is going to try to fight the IRS to get them to stop doing the back payments, and also for the SSI to, like, you know, the SSI have a, they're more, even though they're crooks, they're like nice crooks. I have a payment plan of like $200 a month, which, like I said, I'll never pay it back. But it's like $200 a month they accept it. The IRS won't accept anything lower than $1,600 a month, regardless of your situation. So be praying that we get this lawyer, the big-time lawyer in New York City, to pay attention to this, because if I can get my debt forgiven, it doesn't matter if I make like $1,000 less or whatever on YouTube. I'll be a lot happier because I won't have this hanging over my head anymore. Like, I literally, it's like I'm looking in the face of death every day. That's how much stress I'm under. It's like I can literally see death walking around in my house. And the heart attack is proof of how serious this is, you know? It's like every day I'm living a nightmare. And there's nobody who can help me. Sorry. So yeah, some days I just don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do anything. But I got to, you know? But that's what my life is like. It's not all wine and roses. It's pretty scary some days. But yeah, this guy, he's legit in New York City, though. So if he... My uncle's really trying... My uncle's a financial advisor in New York City for, like, law firms and stuff like that. So he's really trying to get this guy to take our case. The problem is, we don't... How do I explain this? There are people who have, like, worse financial situation, and, like, they owe much higher. And I know that, you know, $35,000 doesn't seem like a big deal. But, like, when you originally were paying, like, $90,000 and things like that, and it's like, I've been paying it over, like, 12 years. But the SSI thing is pretty high, so maybe he'll consider doing both of them. I don't know. I can't handle the stress of it, so my family's dealing with it. My parents don't want me to die of a heart attack, so they're trying to take some of my stress away. I can't figure this out, guys. I'd like to go look at the bonker thing now. I keep going around in circles, so I'm gonna save here. No, don't. Goofy, stop. Stop it, Goofy. Yeah, I'm gonna save. Save state. Cool. I want to look at the Conquer game. I mean, Bonker. You can go look at Bonker. No. Yeah. Alright, here we go, Bonkers. I don't know why I kept thinking Conquer. Yeah, but my wife all the time, she's like, are you thinking about things? Is that why you can't sleep? It's like... I have substantial debt. I had a heart attack. My YouTube channel's not doing well. Pick something. The only thing that's going great in my life is my marriage. I'll be married 20 years this June. That's the only thing. I recently lost my contacts at Traveler's Tales. For whatever reason, recently, everybody at Traveler's Tales stopped following me on Twitter. I'd known these guys for years, too, so I just got stabbed in the back by Traveler's Tales. I don't know why. I can't get a hold of them either to be like, hey, because, you know, once somebody unfollows you, you can't email them. And I have their old emails. Their old emails don't work. So I don't even know what's going on that end. So I don't have a lot going for me anymore. Alright, so how do I start this? Do I take medicine to help me sleep? Yeah, it doesn't work. I remember this show. Vaguely. This is back when there was like so many animal mascot things. Yep, this was made by Disney. The cartoon show was 1994, I think. I tried to get into this cartoon show, but you want to know what came out around the same time? Freakazoid. Warner Brothers' Freakazoid was funnier than Disney's Bonkers. I think Bonkers came out a little bit before Freakazoid, but Freakazoid and the Tick were just so much better than Bonkers. Like, if Bonkers would have come out in, like, 1992 or something like that, it would have made something like Freakazoid and the Tick seem, like, very, like, dated, you know, like that type of comedy. But since Bonkers and Freakazoid and the Tick all came out around the same time, you know, like Freakazoid on Kids WB, the Tick on Fox, and Bonkers on Disney, or ABC or whatever. Bonkers was okay, but those other shows were way funnier. Like, there was just something about it, you know? Okay, so this is just a generic platformer. Weird. How are you supposed to... Okay, it doesn't matter. Barf. I mean, woof. Okay, so you just jump on everybody. Okay. Oh, no! He ate a donut, of course, because he's a cop. Yeah, but no, I Freakazoid or Tick was, like, so much funny. And, ow. Okay, I can duck. Another really funny show that released around the same time was Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim was hilarious, like the cartoon. So, I mean, we were eating pretty good in 1995. Something like that. 95, 94. There's a lot of funny stuff on TV. But, I mean, Bonkers just could not compete with the Tick or Freakazoid. Way funnier. Bonkers just felt like it was a evolution of the Disney Afternoon. But by that point, the Disney Afternoon had kind of wore off its welcome, you know? It's like the Disney Afternoon was really popular for a while, and the Disney characters felt like they were growing up with you if you were a kid from the 80s. But at the same time, you know, there were other things, because you were growing up, there were other things that you found more interesting and funny. And the humor in Bonkers just felt like your classic Disney Afternoon humor, where they were trying to lasso that type of stuff from Roger Rabbit. Like Who Framed Roger Rabbit? A little bit. Wait, are we inside Scrooge McDuck's house? What'd I do? Oh, I see. Wait. Okay, I have no idea how to pop those. Oops. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, but you can actually... You can pinpoint the time frame of where I start to get, like, really grumpy and mean on the internet. It's when I wasn't making as much money anymore. Like, that's when I started to get really nasty to people. I cuss out haters and all kinds of stuff, is because, like, I became very... not myself as much anymore because, like, I didn't have continuous income the way it was. So when we started to get DDoSed a lot by people and the harassment campaign started and things like that, like, near the end of the pandemic, I think, is when a lot of that stuff happened. You can see the time frame of where I started to get meaner and meaner because these people... The only reason I planned on suing a lot of those wackos is because I lost thousands and thousands of dollars from them. Tens of thousands of dollars. Lost loyal subscribers because of their lies, all kinds of stuff. Like, it impacted my business as well as it impacted my livelihood outside of YouTube. And the Discord, like, people not paying for Discord was another big, like, there was a lot of things that set me off. It wasn't just, like, Kwing became anti-woke. It's like Kwing just had people screwing with him so much that I just lost it. But that's pretty much what happened, is these people kept messing with me when I had other things going on behind the scenes. And when they were actually able to hurt me, like hurt my paycheck, that's when I started to be like, all right, I have to deal with these people and get rid of them. Because they're not just a nuisance, but they're harming my business. So that's why I even got into the culture war anyways, because these people were ruining my career. So I had to get, had to do whatever I could to join the war effort and help get rid of them. So, I never would have gotten involved if my income wasn't, like, stifled by those people or whatever. I probably never would have, done a lot of the things that I did, like during the culture war stuff, but they impacted my bottom line. And if you mess with a New Yorker's income, there's gonna be hell to pay. So, I wanted revenge. I wanted all kinds of stuff because they made my life hotter. So I was like, all right, well, guess I'm going to war. If they didn't come after me in the first place, I probably never would have come after them, but I'm not a pacifist. You have to understand that. If you screw with me, I'm coming after you. Fair is fair. You're supposed to use the vacuum to deal with the ghost? Whoa, 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 whoa! How does that work? Whoa, 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 whoa. So what? I don't understand this. Then I just jump on his head? No? Weird. I just don't understand this. Then he turns into a ghost and he... Okay, go ahead. How many times you gotta hit him? Oh! Oh, I can't make it past that. Oh yeah, I can. Whoa. Then the dash thing builds up. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Mean. Whoa. Stuck. Oh! Reading my inputs there. Hey! Okay. Okay, gotcha. Weird. I don't think I played this game as a kid. I don't think so. Where have you heard this music before? You probably picked this game up years ago. Duck, duck, goose. Yeah, I guess so. The Chief fears Bonkers. I have to know, what year was Bonkers? What year did this come out? The cartoon, I mean. Whoa! Oh, wow. So, okay. So, Bonkers released in 1993. So, Bonkers had a head start. And then 6 months after Bonkers came out, The Tick released. Dub dwee dub 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 dwee dow dub 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 dwee dub 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 dow. And then a year after The Tick came out, Earthworm Jim and Freakazoid released. So the death of Bonkers was those shows. So they did actually try to release it during like peak Disney afternoon, like ratings dominance, like 1993, 1992. And then the Tick came out and just changed everything, because you have to remember that kids from the 80s, like if you were born like in the early 80s, you were growing up in like 94, 95. So your interest in TV and animation was changing from, you know, the really goofy cartoons to the more like intelligent, like lowbrow humor. And The Tick was just like, for somebody who was like between the ages of like 10 and 12 or something like that, felt like it was kind of like the Frasier of cartoons. And then by like 1996, Freakazoid came out, I believe, 95, 96. And that just like was peak parody. It was like, whoa, that's cool. So, you know, Bonkers basically got wiped out by The Tick. More kids liked watching The Tick because it was a parody of superheroes. Bonkers was a parody of police officers. And no offense to Bonkers, but we already parodied police officers to death in the 80s and 90s in the movies with a series called Police Academy. So Police Academy had already been done to death. That like a child-friendly version of Police Academy, which essentially that's what Bonkers is. He's a lovable goofball. I think that's basically why Bonkers did not succeed. Darkwing Duck succeeded a lot more than Bonkers did. Everybody loved Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck was basically like a parody of Batman, and it was so well done that everybody loved it. People were still watching Batman the Animated Series and Darkwing Duck, like at the same time. Every little bit helps. Every super chat, every membership, it all helps. Anything is better than nothing. Trust me. Like this stream was nowhere near 1,000 views. Like you paid revenue for the stream, so that's very kind of you. Thank you. Late night streams don't tend to do well. I just do them to try to keep the channel stable so people can find it until like 2 or 3 in the morning. Then I go to bed and the channel drops to like 200 or 300 views an hour. Until like I get up like around 2 or 3 o'clock. So the super chat really does help. Yes, it does. It also shows in YouTube's records that the stream made money. So tomorrow I shouldn't have to stream as long. Like, but yeah, I would recommend this. Like, it's if you enjoyed these type of like platformer games when you were a kid, or even if you weren't around back then, it's fun. Just know that the games are really challenging, but that's why you got the rewind feature and you've got the save states. You got the save states, like this. Save game, boom. So, I'll show you. Like, I'm just gonna move over this way. Now we just hit this, then we go to load game. Look at that. See? Save states. So, those things weren't available back in the day. You know, you didn't have rewind features, you didn't have save states. So it makes retro games a little bit easier to play, but they're pretty dicey. You have to rewind a lot. They're frustrating, but it's 20 bucks. You get like, what, 5-6 games? I think it's a better deal than the Ren and Stimpy collection because, no offense to the Ren and Stimpy collection, but they don't have the Disney star power, you know? The Darkwing Duck and DuckTales and Tailspin, all that stuff. That was a big deal back in the day. It also has Rescue Rangers, I believe. Wait, what Rescue Ranger? Does it have both Rescue Rangers or just the one? We're gonna come back to this. I'm curious about something. Yeah. It's got all the Rescue Ranger games. So you got DuckTales, Chip and Dale, Tailspin. These are the NES games, by the way. So DuckTales on NES, Rescue Rangers, Tailspin NES, Darkwing Duck NES, NES, Super Nintendo, NES, Super Nintendo. I love the menu system so much. It's so 90s. Like, they're actually using a color scheme of what the Disney afternoon looked like back in the day, too, which is actually really cool. So, yeah, I would totally recommend this game. I'm just warning people that it's you know, it's a 90s game, so it's going to be tough. Ow. I did the same thing I did last time. I got all shocked again. Whoops. Ah! I did it again. Can I force it to go up a little bit? Jeez, Zelda, you scared me. Ow! Hey, now. Hey! You little weasel. What are you, a weasel? A rat? What are you? Possum? Oh, come on. I don't see how I'm supposed to do that without getting zapped like that. Oh, wow, I just noticed the enemies respawn like it's frickin' Ninja Gaiden. That's nasty. Enemy respawn rates weren't like that on Super Nintendo. Not usually. No. That's pretty nasty. Ah! How do they expect you to, accomplish that? Ah! Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again at all. There we go. Much better. Much better. Whoa. Whoops. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What is my favorite game in this collection? DuckTales NES. Followed by Rescue Rangers. Because I had a lot of fond memories playing those games as a kid. And Darkwing Duck was okay. Tailspin was wicked hard. Rescue Rangers 2 was really hard too. Well, the first Rescue Rangers was tough too. But I was a big fan of Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers, Chip and Dale, when there's danger. So I let it slide because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm playing Chip and Dale on my NES. This is amazing. That was my exact reaction as a kid. I was like, holy cow. I can't believe I'm playing Chip and Dale. It's like the cartoon, but on my game system. This is dope. Oop. Shocking. Ow! Ah, I got an extra guy. Okay. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not enter. Okay. Whoa! What's with the alien? What in the world? Oh, all the fans are supposed to make you think that you're like on the moon or something. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's a $20 collection. It's fine. If you want to wait until it goes on sale, but I mean, it's 20 bucks. It's nothing. I'm having a good time. I mean, I'm talking about some depressing stuff because my life is depressing, but this is making me feel kind of happy. It's giving me a lot of dopamine from the past, basically. Ooh! Oh, that's nothing. Okay, no, go back. That's, yep. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do that without getting zapped. I don't know what they expected you to do there. Ah! Huh. Whoa! What am I supposed to do with the alien guy? I'm so thankful his laser didn't reach me. Oh, I guess that's the end of the level. Well, there you go. What? I don't remember all the references and Easter eggs in the Chip 'n Dale's CGI movie, but I like that Chip 'n Dale's movie. I think it was really fun. It came out during the pandemic. I watched it. I was like, Chip 'n Dale movie? Let's go. I thought it was okay. The ugly Sonic thing was funny. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh wow, they don't give you more health? How in the world? I don't know how to get past that fool. I guess I don't need to get past him. Whoa! Oh, they gave it to me. Oh, come on! I mean, but the enemies respawn, though, like it's frickin' Ninja Gaiden. Holy cow! So there's no point to even taking down all the enemies. They just respawn anyway. I don't see a reason to. I just had, like, some nostalgia thing pop in my head. These These cowboys that we're fighting, it reminds me of the enemies from Tin Star. How many of you guys remember a Super Nintendo game called Tin Star? That takes me back. Now that game was tough. What did he put on there? Is it, he put attack? Freaking kangaroo. Tin Star? I mean, there's nobody here that knows what Tin Star is? That makes me sad. That does make me sad. Ah! How many times can this guy take getting hit? Press? Press what? I have no idea what they want me to do. I don't know. Yeah, little, I don't know how to get up there. I don't know. It says press, but... I'm sorry for not knowing Tin Star. It's because I wasn't born in the 90s. Although I do know certain things later on. But this is new. Oh, no, you're fine, Max. Don't worry about it. I wish I could show you what Tin Star looked like. They don't have the internet on the Switch, or I would show you. I'll send you a picture. I'm kind of upset at Facebook. They erased all my Facebook gaming videos. When did Facebook remove all the Facebook gaming videos? That's so weird. Okay, I found them. It's in a very bizarre place, though. It's a really bizarre place. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff on there. I still can't believe they unpartnered us though, jerks. Oh well. I'm gonna go to another game if you guys don't mind. I don't know how to beat this boss. I don't know what they want me. I have no way of attacking him up there, so I don't really understand it. Like, it'd be one thing if I could throw the bomb up there to reach him, but I can't. So I don't know. Okay, so I showed you Bonkers, I showed you Goof Troop. Time attack, boss rush mode? Ooh. Okay. You can watch a boss rush mode? Okay, here I go. Boss rush mode. This is me. Oh, crap. Whoa! Okay. That was rough. I totally forgot how to play. Oof. Hey! Uh-oh. Boing. Oh! Oof! Ah! Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ow! Ah! Hey! Bam! Ow! Do 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 do. Stupid snowballs. Get him. Oof! Oof! Ah! I don't think I can boss rush this guy, though. Maybe if I just take my time, I don't know. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of a boss rush mode, though? We're just supposed to do it fast? Eh. Oh! Hey! There we go. Whoa! Ah! What the? Oh! Get! Oh! Pesky rat! You dirty rat! Ouch! Whoa! How do you do the double pogo? Oof! Oh no. Darn it. Oh, come on. Oof! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whoa! Well, she's getting kind of frantic there. Hey! What the? Huh? What? Ow. Oh, I see. Calls his little bat buddy and then I bounce on his head. I get it, I get it, I get it. Bam. Oh, phooey. Ah! Grr! Come on! Ah! No! Come on! What? Stupid duck. Having better luck the other way. Why won't you let me jump? Ah! But my cane connected! Curse you, old game. Mmm. Yep. Wow. I can't beat this duck. The cane is not doing what it's supposed to do. I'm getting a little quacked up here. Linky! Linky! What are you doing? Link! You distracted me, you little furball. Knock it off. Why are you running around like a psycho cat? I did so bad! I'm not even listed! I'm not even listed. Wow. Yeah! 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 Da 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 da. Owl defeated. Ow, this one was always hard because of the little alien guys. Whoa! Ah! Darn it! Link! Stop misbehaving, yo! Why you got a case of the zoomies? Stop it! Oh! Oops. Whoa! Hey! Ah! Oh. Ow. That's a big bad guy. Stupid tack. Yo! Ooh! What? Ouch. Hard to tell where all the parts are going. Meh. Ouch. No. Wow. Is there no way to get away from that? It seems like you can get away from it. Gotta be a place you can stand and not get hit. Nope, still get hit. Oh. Yo! Oof! What in the world? Oh. Wow! Yikes. I'm so bad at these boss rush modes. Tailspin! Baloo! But I died. They still gave it to me. What? Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got the boss ball. Bleh. Baseball. Blah. Whoa! I forgot he did that. Ah! Dude! Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this collection is worth it, but I gotta go to bed. It's almost 3 in the morning. I gotta wake Amber up and all kinds of fun stuff. But yeah, I would recommend this collection. I did this years ago on PlayStation for Facebook. That was a lot of fun. The new editions of Bonker and Goof Troop. Pretty fun. These are all Capcom games. Just bear in mind, again, this is stuff from the 90s, so these games are very, very difficult. But this is a great collection. I like it. It's a lot of fun. And it brings back a lot of memories of when I was a kid. Like, a lot. Start slideshow. Yeah, there we go. The old commercials. Oh my gosh. If they had the old commercials, that would be something. Alright guys, you have a wonderful night. I need to make the Resident Evil thing for tomorrow. I forgot to do that. But this was fun. It's just plain fun. Get it? Plain fun. Haha. Wow, that was something else. Alright guys, the Resident Evil stream has been set up. You'll be redirected to that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yep, night gang. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for the super chats. Thanks for hanging out. And have a wonderful night. I'll be doing Pokemon and Resident Evil tomorrow. Okay. Yep, later guys.